slip in DMs and send nudes.
A dirty set of undies there, I don't know why.
1 kilo overweight. Pock, they need to do something about this. And then go find some lunch.
My coffee rule is no caffeine after midday.
Who would have thought this was a 200 job?
4:15 for a small flat white. Man, there's a guy just with his dog off the lead there.
I get taken into the room where they put the dog on. Good morning, Shorts fans. Look at this tan. Look at this tan. Pock, they need to do something about this. Good morning. It's the day after TT at Algarve, and a few people have asked what goes on a travel day. So here we're gonna go. We're gonna go for it. What goes on a travel day is boring. I just want to say a big thanks to everyone that's liked and subscribed. So we're nearly at that 1,000 sub mark, and must admit, when I set this channel up with Lewis, I don't think we ever intended it to quite take off this quick at all. So Lewis is the videographer, real good guy. I'm sure he'll make an appearance on the channel soon. Oh yeah, big thanks to everyone that's liked and subscribed. Suspected I'd get a lot of it ripped out of me to start off with. Obviously it's so embarrassing to start off with, talking to camera, filming yourself, doing all this kind of stuff. I expected all my mates to be like, and there has been a little bit of awkward stuff, but generally it's been so good, and thanks for all your feedback. You've given us some great ideas, things that you want to see and how you want it to be presented, and then it's up to us to get it in a format and get it in a way that we can get that across to you, which is turning out to be way more difficult than we ever thought. But yeah, it's taken off super well already, and already doing stuff like this. Little microphones, test, subscribe, slip in DMs and send nudes. Wait, no, don't. No, that was a joke. That was a joke. You get a lot of that on this channel. Who would have thought this was a 200 job? Big thanks to everyone. Like, comment, subscribe, get stuck in. Let's make a bit of a thing of it. Let's bring you along to the world of ideas, teaser then what's coming up. Been in touch with Rafa. Want to try and do something with them. Obviously they're a team sponsor. It's difficult because like I'm personally tied into things, so there's often things we can't really do, so it makes it a bit difficult. But I've been in touch with Rafa. We'll try to get that off the ground. We've been in touch with Cannondale. We want to get one of these new gravel bikes to have a play with, whether it's just a demo and start off with. That's the kind of thing. We want to do a day in the life. We want to do we're going to bring you along to altitude camp when we get there in April after Catalonia. There's going to be loads of stuff that we're going to get stuck into, and we can really get into the nitty and gritty. So post race and what goes on a travel day. So the Monday after, back to work. So yesterday, like I say, finished the TT. It was late-ish finish yesterday. I think Nielsen was our last guy off at about 4:10, something like that. So we weren't all done and dusted, ready to leave until whatever time. And then we came to this Faro airport hotel, which is an alright hotel, and then it's like, alright, better go out for dinner. Yeah, they couldn't really find anywhere, and everything that was like rated on TripAdvisor and Google and stuff was local. So we were like, okay, yeah, let's go to this place. So we went to this place around the corner, and if you've ever watched The Apprentice, you know when they lose the challenge and they have to go sit in that cafe around the corner, it was exactly like that. We've got like bars on the window. The menu looked good to start off with. They bought some cheese, some ham, and blah blah blah, and then old Blandy ordered a big shrimp dish in oil, which was really good. And then a few guys had steak, and Casper had the big fish cooked in the salt oven, and you know when it's in the break open the fish is inside. And I went for the selection of Iberian pork. This may have been my fault. I was expecting wafer thin slices of like ham, like like Iberian ham. What came was like a Wetherspoon's mixed grill. I was like, yeah, great. Anyway, and cracked on like, and it was pretty dire. Yeah, it was very fatty, very salty. I spent all night just drinking water. It was like, I'd obviously done the bicarb for the race, and I was well hydrated, so like my sodium and salt levels were pretty good anyway. So all night I've just been like chugging water. So yeah, that turned out to be a even worse idea than Brexit, if you can believe it. But hey, never did anyone in Wetherspoons any harm. So the plan now is, it's going to be a long day today. It's going to be a long day. I'm going to check out this place as late as possible because my flight's not until about 1:30. Unfortunately, I mean, I've dodged it so far this year, but unfortunately it's a Ryanair flight. For those like non-European, when it comes to like budget airlines, like Ryanair takes budget to the next level. It's fly back to fly back to Ben Healyland because that's where I had to leave my car. So we're off to Birmingham. Oh, it's all right. I'd like it here, you know. And then I drive home from there about an hour. So I get home about 6. We've got breakfast here in the hotel. One of those ones where it's not even included with the room. You have to book it. And yesterday I was like, oh, what time's breakfast starts? The young lad on the desk, he looked at me and he was like, you want breakfast? And I'm like, yeah. And then a few of the other lads were like, oh, maybe it's better to go and eat in the terminal. And I was like, yeah, am I going to the terminal and then coming back for like luggage, or am I going to the terminal at like 8 o'clock in the morning for a 1:30 flight? So yeah, we're having breakfast here. I thought as well there's a pool, and when I was at reception last night, I said to the so what time can I use the pool from in the morning? He goes, no, you can't use the pool. I know, I don't know, this is maybe 10 o'clock at night. I was like, no, I don't want to use it now, I want to use it in the morning. He's like, no, I can't do that. I was like, what? Like, we're sat on the edge of an airport, like, there's a pool, like, you can't have that many people. He's like, oh no, only let you use it in season. I was like, what do you mean in season? He's like, yeah, only use it in summer. So we've got a pool on an airport hotel that you can only use in summer. I don't know who they're expecting to fly to Faro and use this as their holiday destination. Yeah, it was an interesting one. So I didn't go for a swim this morning. So yeah, gonna head for breakfast because I need a coffee. If I'm not talking straight, I've not had my coffee yet. We're gonna sit there and see what the disaster of breakfast is. I don't think it's gonna be too bad. They've got a bit of yogurt and stuff like that. We can crack on, can't we? But yeah, the sun's just rising. It's gorgeous. I might even bring my coffee back here and just chill on my own for a bit. So yeah, once breakfast's done, like I say, I'll kill time here. I'll get on Duolingo. I'll answer my emails. I'll do all the stuff I need to do. Got my hide tabs, got my water bottle to take through security. I don't think Faro is going to be like the new one that'll let you take through 2 litres of water, but also got my compression tights, team issue ones as well now. So I love travelling in compression tights. I love it. I think, you know, when they're so like tight, they're like sucking the blood out of your legs. They're the ones I like. I don't know if that's scientifically the best, but other than that, I've checked in. I've got a big suitcase, so whenever we fly, I always fly hand luggage. I'll show you what I take in my hand luggage because it does sound stupid, but obviously if your suitcase gets lost, there's 1 or 2 things you're going to need regardless of if you've got your suitcase or not. Do you know what I mean? If you go to a race, it's like the team have got your bike, you can beg, borrow and steal a bit of kit, but you can't, for example, borrow someone else's shoes. So I always take 1 pair in my hand luggage, but I'll go through my hand luggage and then what goes into my suitcase and a bit of theory as to why I travel like that. And then we're probably going to have lunch at the airport today, and I don't know what that consists of. Obviously trying to be good with the diet and trying to track things that I eat and make sure I get enough carbs and protein and all this kind of stuff. So that does make it a little bit difficult. In a previous life I was a full-blown vegan for about 10 months, and then I was a veggie for about 6 years around that vegan plan. And everyone's interested in the performance gains, and if you want a video and that's something you'd be interested in, whack in the comments, let me know, and I'll try and come up with something. So yeah, if that's something you'd be interested in, like, you know, get in the comments, let's see what, you know, differences between the diets has been and what it could be, blah blah blah. But obviously being a meat eater now makes it a lot easier when traveling because I can more easily choose from the selection, and, you know, easy's key here. So cool. Yeah, let's go to breakfast. Let's go and grab a coffee and see what we can do. Looking pretty dire. Did have the room to myself. Literally sat down, and then this guy walks in, waiting to stick around for. I don't like filming around other people. I don't know how they charge €10.50 for this breakfast. So let's get some coffee down. Let's get thinking and go and have a look what the selections are. Oh, sorry. Pretty rancid coffee. After I don't even know where I'm going to go to find a decent one. Third coffee because, well, I've had 2 and not even touched the signs. Was going to go walk, but can't really be bothered. So back in bed. So it's watch some YouTube videos. Work out how long it's going to take me to walk to the old airport. Do some Duolingo. That's about it, really. Just walked out. Well, I was going to walk. I walked out the hotel to have a look, like, you know, where I'd be walking. Literally just walking straight onto a motorway. So, yeah, maybe YouTube's a safer option. Don't take the risk. So, yeah, I don't really think you really need to see me just chilling on my bed. So, catch you later when I put my back.
Right then, guys and girls, I think we're about to get kicked out of the room, so I actually fell back to sleep, which was lovely because I've never really get the opportunity to like go back to bed after working up, and I quite enjoyed it. So I feel like it's a mini day, makes a rest day. It's now 5 to 11, still no close to home, still in the hotel room. Just about to pack my bag, so I said I'd talk through a few things. So, well, apparently you can drink the tap water here, so a few things you're going to need when you're flying: passport, your wallet. I've got this new team sponsor this year of I think called Gregory, supplying us with some nice bags and equipment and stuff. So the one we had from Rafa last year was just like a big black hole. So it was so hard to find anything if you ever needed it, all that jazz. So we've got a little zippy thing here, has my car keys in, has my house keys, a bit of added security so no one can pick that out of my bag. That gets locked in there. A couple of bar soap stole from the hotel. Right, like I said yesterday or earlier, my Sunday best, my dancing shoes, they're going to come with me in my hand luggage, because if these little things get lost, I'm in a bit of a mess. These are my favourite shoes. I always keep some in my wet bag that the team take to a race, so I know that if I get mugged or whatever, I'll always get to a race. I have a set of shoes, not my dancing pair like these. I don't know why. It's not a superstition. These are just the ones I've ridden the most in, and they're the most bedded in. They go right at the bottom of the bag because with any luck, I'm not going to need to get them out until I get home. I'm going to pack my bag uprightly. So I was told if you pack a bag horizontally, then it doesn't fall over. I don't know what the truth in that is, but so shoes are in. Then we have this bag here. Now this, I imagine if you scanned it through one of those things, does look like a bomb. So in here, adapters. It's all my electricals. It's all my batteries. It's all the things you're not allowed to smuggle through in your big suitcase. That will go on top. That'll go last because I'll always get that out to show them. Noise cancelling headphones for the flight. The worst thing I ever experienced on a flight actually was this kid behind me was so bored, and for some reason the parent thought it'd be a really good idea to give the kid a harmonica. Yeah, I sat next to bloody Bob Dylan. Yeah, what else is in there? My earplugs for my sleeping. Got these actually from bought these in Birmingham Airport. A flight was delayed and the compensation was about 400 quid because I subsequently missed my connection and it completely messed up my journey. And I got these because they gave me, it was like £400. I walked into the shop and I needed some new overhead noise cancelling. I said, "What's the most expensive headphones you've got?" And I went and put it all on that. So I'm nice and responsible. So that will go on top with that. The iPad just uploading to the drive now. All this footage actually, so that can be edited by Lewis at a later date. But then this bag's nice. It's got this sort of thin, slippy bit at the back. That's where my iPad will go. A set of scales so I can weigh my lunch. As you become a professional athlete, there's a few things you need to get yourself. You need to get yourself a nice eating disorder. So you need a set of these. The eating disorder's free. You have to buy these. A dirty set of undies there. I don't know why. My beanie for when I get to the UK. A few different masks from COVID period. A couple of Vicks First Defence nose sprays. A few of these things from a company called Healthspan Zinc Defence lozenges. Just means you're not getting sick on a flight. Hand gel, Vaseline. Grab them at a moment's notice, obviously in one of those bags so that it can go through the security. What else have I got in here? I did bring these. These are, the custom name stickers. I need to stick one on my doorbell when I get to, there we go, when I get to Andorra, so that Dope Control know where I am. My whereabouts is done for today. My hour was here this morning. My overnight accommodation is obviously going to be my home. I'm going back to in a minute. These things are long compression wear. I'll put these on before I leave. just to add a bit more compression on the flight. What I travel with when I go to a race, I'll often take one load of kit as well, just in case my suitcase doesn't arrive. At least I can do the pre-race ride while I'm waiting for my suitcase to arrive. Like I said, my wet bags are full of stuff which the team will constantly take to a race. So I will have a bit of wet weather gear as well, but it just means that, you know, if it's not perfect, at least I can still ride the bike because I've got my dancing shoes and I've got a bit of kit just to get me by. But then on the way home, I won't bother because when I get home, I've got heaps of kit. So get these from the team. These are the Informed Sport ones. So this little logo on here, which basically means that they are batch tested to make sure they're not contaminated in the factory with a substance that we shouldn't be taking. I'm going to walk to the airport now and grab a bit of lunch. Boas, because if they're in my rain bag and I need to change my shoe, I don't want to be tying laces at the side of the road. I can just pull them off and whack a set of boa shoes on, or just one shoe, and I'm good, and I'm golden. Rain cape as well. I'll get to the UK, it'll be cold, and leaving here it's quite warm. This isn't cycling related stuff, this is general. Let's get this bag packed and get on the road. Take my own water bottle as well, so I can get some water when I get through. So there we go, 3k, hotel left. She said like just a 10-minute walk to the airport. Seemed quite nuts. But you walk out, straight onto the motorway. There's an Indian restaurant next to the hotel as well. Car hire. Might have also messed up with this jump up this bike here. Other people here seem to be walking straight down the road. So I can see the terminal. It's the big bridge and stuff. So maybe I can run across the motorway at some point. Things you do for YouTube, right? So that was actually really easy. The hotel is literally down there. I think I can see another bike rider. You know, they're pretty, weird looking things, aren't they? So I think if I see another one, and it's across this. Yeah, they don't really make airports the kind of things you walk to, do they? Man, there's a guy just with his dog off the lead there. It's going well. Made it actually way easier than thought it was going to be such a lovely day here in Portugal. I left a bit early actually, and I can see the Ryanair queue is quite big. Instead of queuing in that, there's Costa Coffee here. I didn't get my coffee fix this morning, so let's go and get a coffee. I know Costa might not be the be all and end all, but come on. Cycling, coffee, YouTube, tattoos, you know. I know what you're all here for. So. Can I please get a small flat white, please? $4.15 for a small flat white. Yeah. Alright, I mean, it's 25 past 11 now. I'm super early for this flight. 25 past 1. Loads of flights to Birmingham, Manchester. I don't think that queue's going to die down now. Get my coffee, sit it out. I'm all checked in, so hopefully I can just put the label on my bag on the autonomous thing and chuck it on. We'll see. My coffee rule is no caffeine after midday. Thought if I went and stood and did the bag thing, by the time I'm done, it'd be too late. So I thought I'd grab the coffee first. Doesn't seem like a massively busy airport. So that's my bag dropped off. They got me 1 kilo overweight, 44 Swiss francs. I don't even know what that is. About 44 euro. Ryanair, they do this. The bag drop's a good idea. The fact that like there's so little investment in it from them, it's always glitchy, bugging out and stuff like that. So the woman basically had to do it for me. So I didn't really see the point. But pop through security. Probably not going to film that in case I get taken into the room where they put the glove on. And then go find some lunch. Fancy like a yogurt granola berry pop or something. That would be so that's it. It's nice and clean. I've not got the mic on. Obviously it's in my bag ready to go through security, so I don't know if you can hear me now.
fair play Faro Airport, you've got Soho Coffee here. But look at this place, man. It's ace. They've got the Irish bar. I mean, Subway Pizza Hut were quite tempting, but I got my salady thing here. Yeah, through security. I mean, there's definitely a lot of British flights from here. Everyone has got a Scottish accent, so clearly some people flying up. But yeah, Faro Airport. 8.5, 9 out of 10. Can't fault that, eh?
Last Christmas I gave you my heart, but the very next day you gave it away. I'm on the highway to hell. I'm on the highway to hell. Yorkshire, Yorkshire, Yorkshire. It's proper nice in Yorkshire.
Grateful Ryanair experience. Oh, tell you what, 4 million, 5 million quid for a private jet looks worth it. Right, see my nose is a bit shiny. See that? Always put Vaseline here. It's supposed to like catch the bacteria, so now I just go to the toilet, wash my face, and then I wash it all off. But I don't know if that's true or not.
Right, touchdown in Birmingham, waiting for the baggage carousel. Literally just started moving. It's not too cold actually. First job tomorrow is get a haircut. This tan line is coming on well. So that's it. Probably just take it to my car and drive home and do my thing, and that's it really. It's a pretty standard travel day. A few things to note. You tend to swell, put a bit of water retention on, put a bit of weight on when you travel. That's why I like the compression wear and stuff. That's always worth noting. So don't, come back off your training camp and then be like, I've eaten really well, trained really well, get on the scales next day and be like, oh, it's all gone to waste. It's not. It's one of those things that happens. Some people get away with it, some people don't. Give it 2 or 3 days like that, get out of systems. Also, you've eaten food from like an airport, high salt content, stuff like this. So just bear with, but yeah, hope it's been interesting. Like, comment, subscribe, and see you in the next one.